Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because this has been a highly requested one, and it is my effortless curly hair routine. I've gotten so many questions and DMs on how I curl my hair and how I give it that natural, effortless, wavy look. So I finally decided to throw it in a new video for you guys. So let's just get started. First of all, a little bit of background on my hair. This is my natural hair color, and as you can see, it is very, very straight. My hair texture is very thick and it's coarse, and there is a lot of it, but it holds curl pretty well. I just washed my hair 2 days ago, and usually it doesn't really matter when I wash my hair and when I need to curl it. I just try to make sure that after I wash it, it's had enough time to dry before I curl, because even if it's just a little bit damp, it doesn't hold the curl very well. After I wash my hair and before I blow dry, I do put in a leave-in product to kind of maintain the integrity of my hair and to keep it healthy. Because this is my natural hair color, I'm not too picky about what kind of products I use. When I used to have bleached hair, I was definitely very conscious of what products I put in because it was so dry. It really needed the extra moisture and had to really be taken care of. So right now I'm currently using this leave-in spray from 12 Benefits, and it is an instant healthy hair treatment. This is pretty much all I use. I don't spray anything in before I start to curl it because my hair is a lot healthier. I don't worry about it as much, and because it's short and I get it trimmed pretty often, I just don't think the extra product is necessary. Feel free to use whatever spray is suitable for your hair. To curl my hair, I use this 1-inch curling iron from Conair, and I've had this one for years. This is about $20 to $30. It's not too expensive and it lasts for so long, and I prefer the 1-inch curling iron because it works really well with my hair length right now. And I like this type of curling iron because I just have a lot of control with it. I'm used to how it works, how to use it, so this is what I prefer. I like to section off my hair. I think that's very necessary, and I just kind of do it about like the half mark, get it out of the way. Let's get to curling. So I like to start in the front, and I grab about a 1-inch section like this and take the curling iron and place it in the center, and then roll the curling iron upwards. And then there should be a little bits of hair here, but we're gonna curl that too by loosening the curling iron and then rolling it upwards again. I just hold it for like 3 seconds and then pull it straight down and out. Then I just like to brush it with my fingers. So if you notice, I actually curled my hair outwards, going this way, this direction. For the next strand, I want to curl it inwards. And what I mean by that is, like, you see how this, I don't even know what, the clamp is facing towards you. That's how I curled this first strand. Now for this second strand, we're gonna want the clamp to be in the back. So you twist it, you stick the hair in the middle, and then roll it inwards towards your face. So I loosen the clamp a little bit so that I can give it room to go up the strand, pull it down and straight. And that's what it looks like. So let's move on to this side. So again, putting it in the middle, rolling it upwards. There's a little strand here, and then slowly release the clamp and then pull it downwards and out like that. And then you get a strand that looks like this, and just straighten it out with your fingers. So this one we're curling in towards the face. And you don't have to hold it for very long either, at least for my hair texture. Just a few seconds will do. And this is also on the highest heat, which I know a lot of people say not to do, but that is what works best for my hair. And I alternate it because if I curled it all in one direction, there's not gonna be a lot of movement or texture. It's just kind of blocky, if that makes sense. And then the smaller the strands that you pick out, it is a lot more work, but the more effortless it looks. And I guess that's how you get the really nice kind of permed wavy look. And then for the back of my head, the hairs in the back, I'm not too particular about what those strands look like because I can't see them anyway. I just want to make sure that they're curled. And I don't even curl these inner strands right here because it's just so short. It's not worth it. Like, I might burn myself, so I just don't even go there. Okay, now we are moving on to the next section. I like to curl my hair in 3 different sections. So this right here would be the second section. And for the strands in the front, I like to curl it in towards my face. For the first strand, I curled them away from my face, but I want to alternate it now so that it has that textured, bouncy look. So you want to make sure you pull it out straight so that it stretches out the curl and makes it into more of a wave. If you let it become bouncy, your hair will be too poofy. And it's really okay if, you know, the strands aren't perfect because it is an effortless, natural curly wave look. And what is perfect anyway? Okay, now we're going to this side, grab a small strand, and we're gonna go inwards again. So stick it in the middle, roll it upwards, lightly loosen, and then roll it upwards again. Lightly loosen, roll it upwards again. And then we're gonna do it a little bit one more time. Then you pull it straight and down. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but at the ends, I do kind of curl it a little bit more. I curl it in the direction that I want it to kind of go. And see how I'm doing that with the ends? I've been alternating each strand, so I would go curl inwards and then outwards, inwards and then outwards. And it does take some time to get used to curling like this, and it takes a lot of practice. Like, I've been curling my hair since I was in middle school, so I really learned how to work with my hair texture. The top layers, I try to be more thorough and make sure I get each strand because this is the layer that gets seen the most. So for this last part, I like to split it down the middle, regardless of how I part my hair later. For these 2 strands in the front, I like to curl them inwards. What am I doing? I like to curl it inwards towards my face because I want to slim down my face because I feel like I have a pretty big forehead and whatever. For whatever reason, I just like it better, but you can also curl it outward if that's what you prefer, if you want to open up your face a bit more. Okay, that was the last strand. Then I just like to floof it up a bit and then figure out where I want my part to be. I usually just do a side part. It looks huge right now, but don't worry, we will tame it a bit. So now is the time where you can use products. If you actually need more volume and more texture, you can use a texturizing spray. 2 that I really like are here. This one is from Bumble and Bumble, and it is their thickening dry spun finish. The other one I recommend that's also really talked about is the Way texturizing hairspray, but again, feel free to use whatever you like. These are just ones that I've tried that I enjoy using. Okay, so the way I tame it is I kind of brush it through a little bit, and then I will curl certain strands together like this to make it look more cohesive. But if you love the big, messy, voluminous look, then just you know, go for it. You can also use styling creams or waxes to tame your hair a bit. Like if you want certain curls to bunch together so that your hair has a certain structure, you can do that. I just use my hands and let it fall where it falls. And it does look kind of messy sometimes, but it's a look. That's the look I'm going for. And then usually my day 2 and day 3 curls, they don't look like this at all. It's not as curly or bouncy or voluminous. If you guys watched my most recent Vlogmas upload, you can kind of see what day 2, day 3 hair of this looks like. It's wild. I just go in the morning and touch it up a little bit with the curling iron and I'm good to go. Just make sure that when you go in to touch up that you're curling in the same direction that you previously curled the strand in, because if you don't, it's going to affect how it curls. It's basically just not going to curl because you're trying to reverse and do the opposite of what you did before, and it's gonna be really tough. But that is it, you guys. That is how I curl my hair. Hopefully this video helped. Feel free to leave any questions down below and I'll do my best to answer them. And I guess that's it for this video. If you liked it or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!